प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप या प्राइवेट पार्टी के थ्रू होने की संभावना अभी ज्यादा है। ये जब प्राइवेट पार्टीज का इन्वॉल्वमेंट सोशल सिक्योरिटी सिस्टम में जो बढ़ता है, तो इस तरह के डेटा कन्वर्जेंस जो हम बोलते हैं, सभी लोगों की इंफॉर्मेशन एक जगह पे जुड़ जाना, एक जगह पे कन्वर्ज हो जाना, वो काफी सारे प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। एक एग्जांपल मैं दे रहा हूँ, अपोलो हॉस्पिटल्स group has offered to manage the health records of people through UID. It has given a proposal to the UID. It has already invested in a company called Health Highway. Okay? Health Highway that reportedly connects doctors, hospitals and pharmacies who would be able to communicate with each other and access each other's health records of unique ID, of individuals with unique ID. In August 2009, the Business Standard reported that Apollo hospitals had written to UIDAI and to the Knowledge Commission to link the UID number with the health profiles of those provided with the ID number, and it has offered to manage the health records of individuals on behalf of the government. The terms, ये इस तरह की जो initiatives है private sector से आ रही है. I think in India these are the real dangers of privacy being intercepted. Okay? It's not a kind of a personal privacy. Personal आप यहाँ से वाशी के इधर से गए या उधर से गए, वो that is not the issue of privacy. आप यहाँ से दिल्ली गए या पटना होके गए या सीधा गए, that is not the question of privacy. Some people actually try to make it look as if that is the question of privacy, which is a bit silly. But the point here is the question of privacy is far more serious when it becomes integrated with a privatization of social security services in India. I think there is the real danger of privacy, and that is something that people who are opposed to UID should actually be putting up front, rather than very personal information being shared, which people actually will not mind. For privacy की जो बात मैंने वो पहली बात, दूसरी बात टेक्नोलॉजी की बात, वो आपकी फोटोग्राफ ली जाएगी, आपके सभी 10 फिंगर्स के निशान लिए जाएंगे और आपका आइरिस स्कैन लिया जाएगा। आइरिस स्कैन मतलब आपकी जो आंखों में जो रेटिना है उसका एक स्कैन है। वो फिंगरप्रिंट अलग हो सकते हैं लोगों के, लेकिन आइरिस स्कैन अलग नहीं हो सकता, ऐसा बोला जाता है। लेकिन हमको आज तक ये भी पता नहीं कि क्या आपका फिंगरप्रिंट यूनिक है, क्या आपका फिंगरप्रिंट यूनिक है, क्या आप कॉन्फिडेंस से बोल सकते हैं कि आपकी जो ये थंब की जो फिंगरप्रिंट है उसके जैसा फिंगरप्रिंट दुनिया में किसी का नहीं है।
Actually, there is another point, Professor, is that जो ये डेटाबेस में रिकॉर्डिंग होएगा वो आपका अंगूठा छाप का रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं है, ये उसका डिटेल निकाला गया है जो डिजिटाइज हो सकता है। ये फोटोग्राफ नहीं होएगा आपका अंगूठा छाप का, ये होएगा पॉइंट्स, कि आपकी अंगूठे छाप के जो पॉइंट्स है 13 नंबर के पॉइंट्स वो रिकॉर्ड होंगे। इसके मतलब है उसका डुप्लीकेशन या फॉर्जिंग वगैरह वगैरह एक्चुअली पॉसिबल है।
Once again, so look at what is the false acceptance rate and the false rejection rate of fingerprints, and people have come out with different kinds of estimates. अलग-अलग estimates हुए हैं, जिसका इसका जो error rate जितना हो सकता है उसमें काफी तरह estimates हुए हैं। But some 2% of the people in the world do not have fingerprints, roughly 2%. And there is a consultancy report that has gone to the UIDAI from what's called 4G Identity Solutions, a private company, which has given a consultancy report to the UIDAI, which has said that in countries like India, they put this bag of noisy data, as they call it. Okay, ये 15% तक भारत जैसे देशों में जहाँ पे मैनुअल लेबर की ज्यादा महत्व रहती है, तो यहाँ पे 15% तक इन लोगों को बैग और नॉइसी डेटा ऑफ फिंगरप्रिंट्स हो सकते हैं। दूसरी बात ये बोला जाता है कि काफी सारे मैनुअल लेबरर्स जो हैं, क्या उनका फिंगरप्रिंट के जो एंगल्स है, तो फिंगरप्रिंट जो है ये क्या ये बदलते हैं लोगों के over a period of time. Do the fingerprints of people who are involved in hard manual labor change over time, and what is the extent of problems that this can create? This is another question that has not been answered quite well. Now, UIDAI का जो biological report है, I'm not going to go deep into it like you are here. I'm not an expert in that. UIDAI का biometric standard committee का जो report है, उसमें ये बोला गया है, we are conscious of the fact that deduplication of the magnitude required by UIDAI has never been implemented in the world. In the global context, a deduplication accuracy of 99% has been achieved so far using good quality fingerprints against a database of only up to 50 million. Not more than that. Here we are talking about more than a billion. Two factors, however, raise uncertainty about the accuracy that can be achieved through fingerprints. First, retaining efficacy while scaling the database size from 50 million to 1 billion has not been adequately analyzed. Number one. Number two, fingerprint quality, the most important variable for determining deduplication accuracy, has not been studied in depth in the Indian context. This is the Biometric Standard Committee of the UIDAI reporting in 2009. Okay? But this is not. क्या और एनालिसिस इसके बारे में जरूरी है और क्या ये स्केलिंग अप जो होता है उसमें जो एरर्स और प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ एरर्स जो हो सकते हैं वो कितने हो सकते हैं इसके बारे में कोई एनालिसिस अभी तक अवेलेबल नहीं है. So there are questions about the technology itself that have been raised in this context. By the way, the London School report using experts in this field did look into this question of biometrics and the technology. उन लोगों ने बोला था the technology envisioned for the scheme इंग्लिश की जो पॉपुलेशन है वो उनसे काफी कम है तो ज्यादा डीडुप्लिकेशन एक्यूरेसी वो लोग एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं इस मामले में. The technology envisioned for the scheme is to a large extent untested and unreliable. No scheme on this scale has ever been undertaken anywhere in the world. Smaller and less ambitious systems have encountered substantial technological and operational problems that are likely to be amplified in a large-scale national system. The proposed system unnecessarily introduces at the national level a new tier of technological and organizational infrastructure that will carry associated risks of failure. A fully integrated national system of this complexity and importance will be technologically precarious and would itself become a target for attacks by terrorists or others. Okay? It is on this basis में London School of Economics ने उसकी technology पे भी questions raise किए थे. This is also one of the reasons why the new government has done away with the system now. पूछो आप 5 लोगों को पूछोगे तो 5 नंबर आएंगे. कोई बोलेगा 20,000 करोड़, कोई बोलेगा 50,000 करोड़, कोई बोलेगा 1 लाख करोड़, कोई बोलेगा 1,50,000 करोड़. तो मैंने पिछले साल फ्रंटलाइन में एक आर्टिकल लिखा था उसमें मैंने बोल दिया 1,50,000 crore is the cost. Okay? Now, then the relative was supposed to reply that what is actual cost? He said no, it's not that much, a little less. So we asked how much less? You tell us how much less. Then he said anywhere about 20,000 crores. Okay. So I said no, anywhere about 20,000 crores is not. What is your give me with this margin of error you tell me what 10,000 crores this side that side you tell me what is the estimate. So he told me 50,000 crores. Okay. Also okay 50,000. So does this 50,000 crore include if you want to make biometric PDS, there are 5 lakh PDS shops in India. 5 lakh PDS shops. That is inadequate. You need something like 7 to 8 lakhs to cover the whole of India. Now that means 8 lakh fingerprint readers should be installed in every PDS ration shop. That the system has to be done. Now have you calculated the cost of installing these readers? No, that is not part of this cost. Okay. Now have you considered any estimate of the maintenance over a period of time? No. This is just giving numbers and it's taking fingerprint reading of fingerprints. Recording of fingerprints and the preparation of the database and our estimates etc. possible. Then that means it can go very clearly up to 1,50,000 crore, which was the time-series estimate of 2009, which I just used in my article, and it worked. and it came out that it's somewhere around about 50,000 crore certainly, but between 50,000 crore and 1,00,000 crore, with the possibility of the estimate going up, depending upon the scaling of the project, cost overruns, etc., which are very common in a country like India.